with all the things that, you know, I just watched the Lil Peep documentary on Netflix, which is really genius documentary. You should watch it. And I didn't really know too much about him at the time, but now all of a sudden I'm just like deeply invested in the career that he had. But it's just really, people don't understand how overwhelming this is for these young kids, man. And I was young. Right. I was young like that too, once upon a time. And, you know, some people say they don't, I can never understand how you know, you can't understand till you get here, how insane this shit can be when you're carrying a bunch of people on your back and expected to do so much. And so I would say that that's my biggest accomplishment is just still being here, and I pray that all these guys moving forward just, you know, take it one day at a time, keep the right people around you, and just know that even when it is, you know, it is overwhelming, just know that it's not like, you know, the end, that you know, I just want people to stay around. That's really my biggest thing, you know. That stuff fucks with me when we lose people and stuff like that. I don't like that stuff because I want to hear what all these kids have to offer. So.
Bro, I just want keep X name, keep X living, because X is great, and I feel like the world knows X, you feel me? And it's like, damn, we done lost somebody that was like so great, bro. So I'm trying to just keep it going. Like, that's why I say legends never die, because X one of them people, just like Peep, they're never gonna die, bro. They lit forever. Like, they're lit forever in this life, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's crazy because I'm not the type of person, I didn't broadcast me and X relationship or anything, but I definitely talked to bro, FaceTime him a couple times. And like, you feel me, he was really like that. Everything that everybody says about X, like the positive shit and all that, bro, X is like that. He'd call you, check on you, all types of shit. He's a real ass person. I feel like it's crazy because that's how I be doing shit, you know what I mean? And I just like, I fuck with the genuineness and the realness. So of course, you know my wave, how I am and shit. I'm trying to just, I support that, you feel me? Because I love like this. He changed his whole life around to something better, just like, you know what I mean? And that's like, and you can see he was really working hard to be a better person at all times. And it's like, shit, you can't do nothing but applaud that, you know what I mean?
You could like, you know, Lil Peep, man, Lil Peep changed the game, bro. He was like, you know, he brought that, you know, the sad thing's always been around, but he brought that like sad rock and he mixed it with like trap, and then he mixed the trap with like rock, but like not too much. It was crazy. Like, you know, he had his own thing. He brought his own wave into the shit, and that shit's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he never gave a fuck what nobody thinks. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely like a legend. I guess you could say he's a legend, and he definitely influenced music in a way. I went on my whole first tour with him, and yeah, that shit was lit. R.I.P. Lil Peep, man.
Legends is it's my biggest thing. I love Gus, you know, and there's so many memories. It's ridiculous. Just because I talked about it last night, I remember it off top. Probably one of my favorites was I remember I was living with him in Pasadena with our friend Brennan Savage, and me and Brennan were kind of roasting Gus because he had that song Beamer Boy, but he actually at the time like had never driven a car, so we were roasting him about it. We were like, oh, like you can't even drive a Beamer if you got one. So he's like, you know what, I'm gonna get in the car right now, I'm gonna show you guys. So we got in Brennan's car, and he like pulls out and he starts like driving it, and it was like some student driver shit, like he's just like just like stopping and everything. And if he was here, he'd probably like argue with me about it, but me and Brennan were just laughing the whole time and like was low key scared, but he, you know, it felt like a driving lesson or something. It was hilarious, but I don't know. That's just a good memory. It was pretty funny. But yeah, it's really weird how all that happened, you know. And then we ended up going our separate ways musically and stuff, and found success in our own way. And I'm really proud of him, you know. But yeah. We would talk. We still would touch base like every once in a while. Like he would randomly just send me like a selfie or something, and I would send one back, just like bullshit, like, you know, I see you and you guys are killing it, or blah blah blah. But yeah, I think it's important to always like try to make an effort to stay in touch with people that you care about, you know, for sure. Message.
You were close friends with Lil Peep?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was sad, man.
Yeah.
That was fucked up.
I met him in London, and he's such a fucking good dude, and he was really like such a good guy, such a talented fucking dude, and he was gonna fucking change music for fucking ever, and it sucks, dude. It sucks.
I saw that video of him, like his last video of him with the Xanax.
Oh, his friend was recording him.
Did you see that?
I didn't want to watch it. It sucks, dude.
It's fucking sad, dude. His friend was recording that, huh?
It sucks. It's fucking trash, dude.
It's where people were saying that he committed suicide, but I didn't see that at all. He just seems like he took too many Xanax.
No, it was cut with something. It was laced with something, with fentanyl. And the girl who gave it to him is in custody, I guess.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
So
there was like foul
Whoa.
play?
I don't know. But I mean, shit, anybody can go and buy a pill press.
Yeah.
Whoa.
$25.
I didn't know that.
Crazy.
It's fucked. It's fucked. I fucking love that kid, man. Sucks ass.
Rip
Yeah.
Lil Peep.
For real,
It's
for
just
fucking ever,
21.
man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it
He had a
sucks.
cool thing, man, like Rip Lil Peep.
He was the
Well,
fucking shit.
I mean, I think in a way it's important that people realize how dangerous that shit is.
Well, here's my whole issue, and I think it's fucked up that he literally had just passed, and all the people on the internet, on Twitter and shit, were like, "Here, kids, this is an example. Stop fucking glorifying drugs and fucking
Right.
hip hop and shit." But it's not like anybody asked to A, get hooked on shit, and
Right.
you know, B, have, you know, issues within yourself that something makes you feel better and you can't help it. So this dude just fucking died, and everybody takes it as a prime opportunity to shame people who may have issues with drugs, instead of supporting them, like
Right.
saying it's gonna be all right, like we'll figure this out. And I think that's what the fucked up part is.
That's a really good point.
That's what we always talk about addiction as well, is that like it doesn't just take a drug.
Right.
You can try a drug and you'll be fine.
Right.
You don't get addicted immediately.
Right.
It's you gotta have
Right.
real issues.
That's true.
Right.
That's what
Yeah,
Like
causes.
that's the
people
shitty
act
part.
like if you this is an extreme example, but if you shoot up heroin once, your life is ruined. And it's like, well, you don't generally get addicted to drugs unless you have something underneath that you're treating,
Right.
you're medicating
Right.
yourself for.
Right.
I think that's a very wise way to think about it.
I just think it's fuck. He's gonna fucking change shit. I mean, fuck. But it sucks. He's a good guy. It sucks ass.
Rip.
For real. Fuck it. Fucking.
Is that a thing?
You pour out out a little beer for
Well, no,
the
on the
dearly
table.
departed. Rip.
Just look out for your computers and remotes and label machine.
Ian, can you come clean up this mess, please? I'm kidding. You can leave it on the table in spirit. All right. Well, let's watch some more puke videos.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
It's a downer. It's hard to talk about this.
I think
but
what you
I've-
said was important,
no,
actually.
I mean it
But-
sucks. Like I only knew him for a little bit, but more than what, like a genuine, good, real, true person that he was, his music was gonna change like the culture of everything. Like already shifting culture in such a short like period of time that you know, he was, you know, like kind of on, I guess. And, but he's just an incredible, talented dude and good guy.
I was watching videos of him on stage. He was good, man.
He's
like his shit
fucking
was dope.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic, man.
You know, okay, whatever. I don't want to get too deep into it, but rip.
Yeah.
I'll leave with what you said. I think that was very wise. Because you're never going to stop drug addiction. You have to
You have to
be
talk
there for
to
the
people.
person.
Yeah, it's everybody's situation is different, and you know, it's say like, why would you fucking like? He just died, like a kid just died, and this is when you choose to shame people who may or may not use drugs. You know what I mean? It's just it's fucked. People are fucked. I think people are pieces of shit.
I think they mean well in it. They're just like
They're just stupid.
they mean well, you know. Because you don't generally think about Xanax as like a dangerous drug. Although I guess it is starting to be thought of that
It
way.
is. Yeah.
You know, prescription shit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
It's
there's an
crazy.
epidemic now. Prescription drugs are fucking killing people. But I don't know. If it wasn't that, it'd be something else. People got problems, they take it.
Yeah, you're right. It's all the person. I mean, like people like I had a struggle like whenever I first came out here, and it's fucking. I didn't have any money. I didn't have nothing, and I would just fucking get weird, like do crazy shit and drink and fucking do Xans and shit, and I don't do it anymore because I realize that it's not a good path. But like, if someone was there, you know, instead to fucking shame me, but you know, be there like as a friend, and you know, I just wish more people were like that instead of thinking like they know it all. You know what I mean? It's so easy to say, "Oh, you shouldn't do this. This is bad," but it's not fair for you to say that because you don't know what someone's going through.
All the angels who came. I feel really lucky to be here playing for you guys. And I think today we lost a really cool artist who was so inspiring and amazing. And I just wanted to say something tonight because, I don't know, I just feel like he was really special, and, you know, it was really sad that he's gone now, and I didn't even know him, but I was a fan. I loved his art, and he was a real artist, and I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I just wanted to say that I think that we lost something amazing, and it's really sad, and that everybody should be safe and speak to their friends if they're ever feeling sad or depressed or alone, because it's important, and even if you feel alone, someone's there for you. So shout out Lil Peep. Alright, let's do it. This song's called Lip Gloss.
Viewers come or don't come in my shit, bro. I'm airing all this shit out. Niggas gonna put respect on my fucking name, bro. Put respect on my motherfucking name, nigga. Alright, so let me start from the beginning, bro. Let me start from the very motherfucking beginning. When I was uploading on SoundCloud and barely had like 2,000, 3,000 fans, bro. Alright, so let me start this shit out. So me and Peep get cool, bro. I get cool with Pete. We messing each other back and forth. I'm like, bro, you gonna be a star. Hey, and y'all verify this, bro. You can ask his mother, bro. Y'all niggas can ask his mom. So, what I do is I hit Peep up, bro. I'm like, hey, bro, you a star. I believe in you, bro. Peep was like, hey, that means a lot coming from you, fam. Da-da-da-da. Whatever. We start doing records together. I talked to this nigga named Jay Green from Schema Posse. Schema Posse was an internet collective that we had. It was me, Jay Green, Ghostman was a prominent figure in the clique. You know what I'm saying? I really fuck with what they were doing. It was like kind of like Raider Clan when it was coming up, bro. So, and that's where I fell in love with that whole sound, that Sesh, Hollow Water Boys, woo, 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 woo. I fucked with that whole wave, Puya, Suicide Boys, all that shit. So I was excited. So Jay Green, you know what I'm saying, was like, hey, come on, let's get it, bro, let's work. So I get in Schema Posse now. I put him on the Lil Peep. He fucked with Lil Peep. So I hit Lil Peep like, hey, bro, I got an opportunity for you. This niggas are not making any money, bro. If you go back and look at Peep's first show, correct me if I'm wrong, was in Tucson, Arizona, bro. And that was a Schema Posse show. Now, I had gotten kicked out of Schema Posse. This is my falling out with Jay Green for being crazy, bro, because I was overly ambitious and passionate about music, bro. So I would get in the group chat and be like, bro, let's kill these niggas. Fuck everybody, bro. We going hard. Woo, let's go. Let's drop on them, bro. Let's drop some shit today. Woo. And Jay Green would tell me like, hey, bro, you can't, not everybody understands like where your energy is coming from while you talking like that, bro. You can't move like that. And I was like, nah, fuck that, nigga. Woo, whatever. Anyways, I got kicked out of Schema Posse. Me and Peep still cool. Me and Ghostman was still cool at the time. And I told Jay like, hey, bro, I appreciate everything you did for me. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. So then I keep releasing music. I go out to Los Angeles because Tyler Grosso, I don't know how you pronounce it, but bro gave me the opportunity like, yo, you talented, I want to manage you, bro, I want to help you out, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, bro, cool. So I caught my flight. Bro, I have nothing to my name because I didn't want to sell drugs. I couldn't get a fucking job anywhere. So music was all I had, bro. Basically when I was dropping 2-3 songs a day, bro, that's all I had was my music and my dream, bro, of making a living off this shit. I didn't care about being famous, bro. I wanted to, nigga, provide for my family, bro. The fuck? So, nigga, don't ever put my name in some reaching ass, clout grabbing, reaching ass fuck shit, nigga. Cause I never been on that shit. Nigga, I never beef with a nigga for clout, bro. The fuck? Never, nigga. Never in my motherfucking life, bro. So, nigga, y'all don't see me out here doing all this extra shit for clout, bro. I don't move like that, bro. And that may be the downfall of me, bro. That may be the downfall of why I never blow up or woo, 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 whatever the fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Put respect on my fucking name, bitch. So when I'm gone, nigga still got respect on my fucking name. In my face, nigga, in my family. I go out to LA, bro. I'm living with Tyler Grosso and Crystal Meth at the time. His name is Crystal Meth, bro. He's Suicide Boys DJ. At the time, he was the assistant. He was Tyler Grosso's assistant. Bro, there was 3 of us living in an office space. We couldn't even make noise at night. We had a fucking blow-up bed, a couch, and a cheap-ass TV with Netflix on it, bro. So, I get into it. I'm working this shit, and Puya peep game. Like, Puya was fucking with me. Puya was fucking with me, bro. And I was in LA and I saw him out there. I wasn't asking a nigga for features and sucking his dick in his balls and shit. I was doing me. You know what I'm saying? This dude, Young Yogi, who's in his band called, it's a metal band, bro. It's a big metal band. But anyways, bro housed me when I had nothing, bro. He let me stay at his crib. His mom and his people looked out for me and fed me, bro. Like, looked out for me, like, nigga, like, nah, you good, bro. So I'm out there, I'm staying at the house and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I go to the studio one day, I'm recording a song with his brother Diego. And Diego was producing. So Puya come in there, hear me making a song, and Puya was like, hey, let me get on that. That's when we made Goodfellas. So that's when we made that song. It was natural, it was organic. It was right there in person, which is how I make my music, bro. That's why I don't have a bunch of features and shit. You see the song with Skies, we made there in the flesh, bro. Them songs I made with Ja, we made there in the flesh. Besides the song that is on his album, bro. You know what I'm saying? We made that shit in the flesh, bro. Cause if I don't know you and I don't fuck with you, I don't give a fuck how many followers you got. Suck my dick, nigga. If I don't fuck with your energy, I don't fuck with you. I don't want to do a song with you, bitch. Period. That's how I've always been, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Puya fuck with me, bro. So, bro, we made the song together. I had some tacky ass cover art, but that was my art. That's how I wanted it to be. So I started doing the art and whatnot. I started making the art and shit. And I'm about to drop the song. Tyler Grosso and crystal meth or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They didn't agree with like the cover art. I was like, shit, hey, ain't nobody my manager on paper, nigga. If this is the cover art I want it to be, this is what it's gonna be. Suck my dick, bro. And bro called me a nigger with the hard R. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, bro, I don't play that. Whether you playing with me or not, bro, I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I felt like bro was trying to control or manipulate or make me do something I didn't. So I was like, hey, it's on site, bro. And I'm at Peep's friend Brendan Savage's house at this time, bro. I told that nigga it's on site. Brendan Savage heard me going through all this shit. Brendan was like, hey, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. You got something going for you. Don't want to lose it, bro. Don't let niggas get to you. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. I was like, all right. Peep staying there at the time, too. I'm like, all right. Bro, I got nowhere else to stay. I'm in L.A. on my ass. I got no bread. Brendan Savage let me live with him like family, bro. He was like, bro, you good. Just stay here. I was like, bro, you serious? How much you want for rent? We squared that away and whatnot. Whatever, bro. We squared that shit away. So we squared that shit up. Bro, let me stay with him. I didn't go pull up on these niggas and do XYZ. He was like, bro, just focus on your music. Put this shit in your music, bro. I was like, all right, bet. Boom. So I'm going to just fast forward some time, bro. So me and Jay Green, we get cool, like cordial. You feel me? He moves in as me, Peep, Jay Green, Ghostman, Brendan Savage, Kill Station was always there. Omen 13 will be pulling up to the house at this house in Pasadena, outside LA. We all had to work together, bro. So we all had to work together to...
I don't know what you consider a friend, but I mean, I didn't like Lil Peep at first. I don't know hater shit. It was just like I kind of stick to myself. I didn't really give a fuck about anyone. And then I met him at the Arizona show with Fat Nick, and he was like very sweet, gentle soul. Like he was just a cool ass dude. No reason for anybody to hate him. Matter of fact, we were doing coke all night and Zans and shit, as bad as that sounds. And at the end of the night, he gave me his, like, satanic key for you to take key bumps and shit. Shit like that. I still got it to this day. And then he came out of London, so I'd like to say he was a friend. Not a good friend like Bexy and everybody else, but definitely somebody of some significance in my life.
So, that's interesting. So, like, recently we saw, like, you definitely, you spoke up against, like, Xanax. Did you feel like you had to speak up about it? We know,
yeah,
little
because
away.
bro, like, here's the fucked up part, because Ski had beef with Lil Peep back in the day, and that's why I never co-signed him. I never talked to him. I would never do anything with him. But we had similar friends. We knew similar people, and all I would hear was good things about him. But due to my loyalty to Ski, I would not fuck with, bro. My loyalty to Ski, bro, and it's funny because my loyalty to Ski oversees a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And people didn't really realize that. Like, that's why I got punched in my shit. Like, not to put bro in that situation, but that's why I got punched in my shit. Because he got jumped. And he felt like it was because I was defending him, but he was going to get jumped regardless. He got jumped, and that drove me to the edge to go defend my friend. And then you saw I was stuck by myself, dealing with it by myself, you know? So, with Lil Peep, the reason I felt the need to say something was because I felt a form of guilt. I felt not only a form of guilt, and I wanted to, the word is not reconcile, but I wanted to fix that. I wanted to fix that feeling in a proper way, not in some clout way, not in some like, okay, how can I look at this man's death and apply that to my fan base? How can his energy live on through my fan base? How can I get his death to be something positive, rather than a bunch of people calling him a fucking druggie? Okay, I'm gonna get these kids to stop doing fucking Xanax.